Jackie. Our favorite mature lady on reality television. No, that's a lie. She's not our favorite. Actually, she's most of the time far from the fave. But you know what? This season, Jackie has been super mild. And I'm here for it. That at first I was like, why is Malaysia always in Jackie's corner? Like, can't she see? Like, because Malaysia seems so level-headed and a logical thinker, right? And I just, for the life of me, for several seasons, or it might have just been for a few seasons, I don't know, I exaggerate a lot, but I just couldn't understand. Jackie performed in a play this episode, and I think that she's found her calling, and I think it's in acting. All the ladies gave her rave reviews. She did a great job. Although, all the way up to the performance, of course, Basketball Wives LA, the TV show, the producers behind the scene, really chopped it up for us to make us think that this is about to be one big failure. And it's very sad, but I think that they know by now that most of us twisted and warped people enjoy to see others' failure rather than their successes. And I think that's why they kind of played it that way, like, oh, Jackie's gonna get on this stage and she's gonna fall flat on her face and everyone's gonna have a good tickling laugh at Jackie's expense. But then, you know, plot twist, Jackie came to slay. And I'm glad for her. And I think that's her niche. And maybe if Jackie, you know, pursued acting a bit more and really had like a job or a career that she's satisfied with, I think that Jackie would be a better woman for it. And that's because, you know, as we've seen in past seasons, Jackie really meddles in other people's biz a whole lot. Jackie kind of needs some business. And I think a full-time career or, you know, a permanent career would do her well. Sort of in the fashion of Nene Leakes. You know, Nene was happiest when she was actually employed as an actress and making her coins and making a name for herself outside of just reality TV or being Greg Leakes' wife. So I think if Jackie had, that's what it is, an identity of their own. So I think that if Jackie sort of had an identity of her own and not just attached to Basketball Wives reality TV or attached to being Doug Christie's wife, if just Jackie Christie's name stood on its own, I think Jackie would be such a good place in life if she had that. So, beyond that, which, kudos to Jackie. I love it, Jackie. Kudos to Jackie. But beyond that, in this episode, also, Jackie, once again, is trying to give these younger gals some bedroom advice. And Jackie really, ever since she's been introduced to this show, Jackie is all about how dirty and nasty she is in the bedroom. And, you know, she's just a pure out kitten transition to lion. Hear her roar in the bedroom. But Jackie, weren't you the same one a few seasons ago that told the ladies that you had never performed oral things with your husband of many, many years? That's something that you'd never done. Not with your husband, not with anybody. This was just a no man's land territory, a no Jackie land territory for you. And I mean, we don't believe you, Jackie. When you say that you all this and that and you being tied up and you tired Doug and all this crazy circus shit stuff is going down in the bedroom, we don't believe you. And we'd like it if you'd stop talking that way. It's just first of all, no one wants to picture it. No one wants to picture it, Jackie. That's numero uno. Then secondly, it's like, dog, we already know what you about. So please stop it. And I thought Jackie was over that. I thought she was over it. I hadn't much heard her talk. Because remember, she used to always turn everything into a sexual comment. I don't know if y'all recall that. But she did. Almost every Jackie scene had something to do with sex. She had to turn it over. But voila, here she is once again in this little sex shop trying to tell Malaysia and Kristen how to please in the bedroom. Jackie, bye. On a little more serious and sad note, she reveals, which I guess people already probably suspected, that her and her eldest daughter still hasn't gotten it straight with each other. And that's it's just, the whole thing is very sad. You know, her daughter has her side of the story. Jackie has her side of the story. The two of them and God know the truth about what's going on with their relationship and why they fell apart. Jackie has decided to seek professional help for her issues. And another kudos goes out to Jackie, because a lot of people think that their anger, especially when people around you are kind of like applauding you for it, they think that their anger is okay. They think it's all right to lash out at people. They think it's okay to kind of be cold-hearted. And that's not okay, to like enter every situation like that, or to always be at the ready to pounce. It's not cool. So yes, if you do that, you do need help. You need professional help. Also, don't try to medicate yourself with booze, with, recreational drugs, because that just sends you further off into the crazy land. We need you to come back from crazy town, not go further into crazy town. You know what I mean? So I hope that Jackie is taking it all in and that she can utilize it and be a better person going forward. Even sadder note. So I'm going down the spectrum of happy to sad. OG's 38-year-old brother, she said, died from pneumonia while they were in production, while they were filming this season. And of course, any sort of loss is really traumatic. But a death is something that we all know is inevitable. We all know that. I heard once before, I don't know where I heard it from, but someone said, we're all born to die. And, I mean, it's true. Some people die when they're 100. Some people die when they're a few weeks old. Some people die, 30, 40, 50, 60. Somewhere in between. We know between your first breath, once you take your first breath, we know that it's inevitable that one of these fine days here on earth in this lifetime, you're going to take your last breath. But it's just, we all know that it's coming. We all know that. But still, it's just a pain. It's a pain when we go through losing a loved one. Even though we know what's coming, we can never brace ourselves, I guess. We all, we go through life and we enjoy life and we enjoy the company of our loved ones. We enjoy their presence here on earth. So when it comes, it's just like a blow. You expect it's coming, but you can never really prepare yourself for that blow. I keep saying this over and over as if you viewers don't know what I'm speaking of, or everyone knows how it goes with, dealing with that. But OG needs to also seek help to deal with that grief. Because her solution, or her thinking that, I'm still going to work because I need an outlet for this anger that I'm feeling behind my brother's passing. And her thinking that going on the field and working was the solution was not a good call. When you're in mourning and you're grieving, your thought process is not going to be the same as it normally would be. Because normally, I bet like if this was one of her friends going through it, OG could have probably said like, that's not a good idea. Like, don't overexert yourself. Like, you're going through a traumatic situation. You need some time. You need time to kind of sort your thoughts out, your grief, your emotions. So she went and she told everyone. I think that guy was the owner of her league or her team that she sat down with and spoke to. And, he's like, do you need time off? And she's like, no. I'm angry. I need to let this out. And he's like, okay. No, not okay. If you're angry to the point where now I think like her main focus, of course, to win the game, but I think her main focus was also her main focus, I think, was probably to inflict pain. Like the pain that she was feeling. I think that's, even though subconsciously, maybe this was subconscious, and she didn't say like, oh, I'm going to go on this field to beat somebody's ass or to break a neck. That's really what it boiled down to. Like, that's the escape that she wanted. She wanted the escape of, this is the pain I'm feeling, and somebody's going to feel this pain with me. So, I've never been to a grief counselor, although I should have probably for different events in life, not just the physical passing of someone from the earth, but for other things that concluded that I wasn't ready for a conclusion to, that I struggled with. But I think that, or I hope that she does seek the professional help that she needs in this time. Thankfully, she does have her mother and her siblings there during this period of time. But OG, she really needs time to kind of, just reflect and then accept that he is no longer here, and be grateful. The extent of love that she has for her brother, obviously. Be grateful that you had those years with him, that you ever knew him. It's a blessing, because we run into so many people in life that we don't like and we don't care for, that the few people that we do have the blessing of knowing in life, that we love them and we really love to see them come. We really hated to see them go. It's just, we have those cherished moments. Thank God for those moments and hold on to them. As long as you have him in your memory, in your thoughts, and in your heart, he's not gone. Just hold on to that and cherish it. And don't try to go out here putting pain on other people because you feel pain. Learn how to deal with your pain. Learn how to hopefully rid yourself of that pain and go on. Other than that, I think that's really my only takeaways from this episode, other than Malaysia's good friend going all the way in on Jen. That was funny, and what made it even funnier is that I watched the episode with my mother, and she actually pointed out when Evelyn and crew was walking into the theater, and my mom was like, "Who was that girl, Jen?" She was like, "With that skirt on and them boots, it just don't look right." And I actually was doing something else at the time, so I totally missed who Evelyn had walked in with. But I did see, like, when they kind of zoomed in on Evelyn and she was fixing her little top and everything, or, you know, the long shirt or dress. And so when they actually were in the theater and I guess they were posing for pictures, I was like, yeah, I guess it was Jennifer. But I still didn't see the outfit. So for later, for Malaysia's friend to go in on her outfit, that was funny. And when they did a close-up on them boots, those boots, yeah, those boots do scream some other fashion era. But, excuse me, some other fashion era. But, who knows? Next, when is the episode where Malaysia throws the table at Jen? I thought that was going to be this episode. So I was all ready for, you know, the table to be thrown and didn't catch it. Guess it'll be next episode. I'll be here to talk about that too. Anyways, you guys, peace and love. Catch you next time.